What if a stranger gave you a box with a button and said if you push it, you'll receive $1 million, but someone you don't know will die? Sounds simple until you realize nothing about this box is what it seems. Today we're diving into the psychological sci-fi thriller The Box, 2009, starring Cameron Diaz, James Marsden, and the ever-creepy Frank Langella. Directed by Richard Kelly, the same mind behind Donnie Darko, this movie goes from weird to WTF real quick. Let's break it down, because the ending will leave you questioning everything. It's 1976. Norma and Arthur Lewis are a financially struggling couple living in Virginia. Arthur works at NASA, and Norma is a high school teacher with a painful foot injury. One morning, a mysterious package arrives at their door. A box with a big red button, no note, no explanation. Later that day, a disfigured man named Arlington Stewart appears at their home. He's calm, polite, and terrifying. Half his face is burned off, but his message is crystal clear. If you push the button, you will receive $1 million. But someone, somewhere in the world, someone you don't know, will die. They have 24 hours to decide. At first, Arthur and Norma laugh it off. It has to be a sick joke. But as time ticks down, they start to feel the weight of the choice. They argue, debate morality. Could you justify killing a stranger for $1 million? Norma is especially torn, burdened by her permanent foot injury, mounting bills, and their son's uncertain future. Finally, in a moment of desperation, she pushes the button. Ding! Stewart returns the next day, gives them the briefcase full of cash, and a haunting message. The button will now be reprogrammed and offered to someone else. Someone you don't know. That's when things start getting really weird. Arthur starts investigating Stewart and discovers he's connected to NASA, classified Mars missions, and even lightning strikes that should have killed him. Meanwhile, they're being watched, followed, trapped in a surreal web of paranoia. People around them begin acting strangely, robotic, emotionless, almost like they're possessed. Stewart claims he's just an employee of higher beings conducting experiments on human morality. The button? It's not just a test. It's a global operation. Stewart used to be a NASA employee. He was struck by lightning and declared dead, but came back, possessed by something else. An unseen alien intelligence judging humanity through these button tests. Every time someone presses the button, someone dies, and the data is collected. Stewart doesn't decide who dies. The system does. It's about patterns, behavior, a planetary scale experiment. Norma and Arthur realize they've been caught in something cosmic, and the consequences are only beginning. Then comes the darkest twist. Their son Walter suddenly goes blind and deaf, a punishment for pushing the button. The only way to restore his senses? Arthur must kill Norma. It's the ultimate choice. Kill your wife and save your son. Or let your son remain blind and deaf forever. Arthur's heartbroken, but he pulls the trigger. At that exact moment, in another home somewhere in the world, another couple pushes the button, and the cycle continues. The button wasn't just a trap, it was a mirror. Every choice we make ripples outward. Norma and Arthur never knew the person who died because of them, and now they've become the price for someone else's $1 million wish. The message? How well do we really know ourselves when no one is watching? The Box is one of those films that messes with your head in the best way. It's a mix of Twilight Zone, Black Mirror, and pure philosophical horror. So now I've got to ask, would you press the button? Let me know in the comments, and don't lie, because someone might be watching. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you don't miss the next twisted movie recap. Until next time, choose wisely.